Okay, so let's just finish up by showing you how to import a second document. So this is my first one here. I was going to go all the way to the end. I don't need this call to action here. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of that. And then just drag in a new article. Okay, and it asks me for the URL. So I'm going to drag in another blog post and put that in there. So it's going to import that. Maintaining the same style that I had before. Okay, and so now there's my content, all come in, all styled exactly the same way. Okay, so that's pretty much ready to go. I'm just going to save that. In fact, I can even click on publish and just see what it looks like, as a PDF. So let's click on that and have a quick look. Okay, there it is. So here is the full article, and I'm going to whiz all the way down to the bottom. Strategy is the perfect blog post. Okay, so that's that there. All right. So let's just have a look at making some adjustments to that. So for example, right at the end there, I noticed that I thought actually that could go on to the next page. That one can go on to the next page. So let's click on that and then just drag it down like this and put it into there. Okay, so you click on it so the handles appear, okay, and then drag, and it will do that and repaginate. So, and you can see it's already pushed that onto the next page. So actually I want to move this, so I want to get that so that it's there, and drag that onto that page like that. Okay, and that's done. Now if if you need to make minor adjustments, and I use this with a word of caution, you can do what we call absolute adjustments, and you do that by going to settings and you go to elements here and enable free element dragging and switch that on. Okay, now a big warning appears because as soon as you start doing this, we can't repaginate any of the text anymore. Okay, and there's a risk that once you start adjusting something, then you won't be able to get it back again. So I really suggest using that as a last resort if you really need to adjust something. And so the way you use it is you double click on any piece like that, and it changes, pops up the fonts icon, and then you can drag it. And you see I can drag this exactly to where I want it. Okay, so I'll put that in the center, and that's absolutely fine. But most of the styling and adjustments that you want to make, you don't need to use that setting. Okay, so I really strongly recommend you try to avoid it. So for example, if I wanted to center this text, then I'll just click on it, go to the text style, and click on here, center. Okay, and it will center that text for me. All right. And everything else around this should be all configurable using the main tools without having to resort to actually using that exact adjustments. Okay, but it's there if you really need to. So I'd suggest you use it once you've got your whole post all ready to go, you saved it. You might want to, when you save it, switch off autosave. So here is the autosave. Switch that off so it won't make any changes now. And then switch on your free element dragging. Okay. And then make your final adjustments. And the reason I say switch off your autosave is so that if something goes wrong, okay, then you can always exit out and reopen it again to get that saved content back. Okay, so for example, if I move that down here and I decided, oh no, I've made a mistake and I can't get it back for some reason, I can always go back out of this, yeah, and then just reload it again.